What's up guys, welcome back to another daily Clash of Clans video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to attack higher Town Halls on your Town Hall 7. I'm going to show you guys how to attack Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s. This might be useful for some of you guys that get mismatched in war. Maybe you're a Town Hall 7 and you have to attack another Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 9 on the enemy team. Or it could be useful if you're pushing trophies in multiplayer. This is the army comp I'm going to be using in all my attacks, so pause the video here if you want to copy it. And let's get right into these live attacks. The first attack I'm going to show you guys is this Town Hall 10 right here. It looks like a pretty much maxed out Town Hall 10. So before we get into it, there's two different types of ways you could go for the 1-star on Town Hall 10 bases as a Town Hall 7. You could either go for the rush on the Town Hall and try to get the 1-star by destroying the Town Hall, or go for 50%. On this base, Town Hall's in the center, so we're going to clearly go for 50%. So I'm going to speed this attack up because it goes really slow. What you want to do to start out is use your 10 archers and 5 minions around the base to try to get percent. So as you can see, I'm dropping my percent troops slowly around the base. Only a few of them died to a mortar. Try to use your minions and archers effectively to get a percentage from each one, because that really comes in handy. These attacks will come down to the wire. You'll usually get from around 50% to 55% if you get a victory. So here we are, we used about all our minions and archers, I'd say, and as you can see, the attack's already a minute and 30 in. A really important thing about these attacks is don't rush. The dragon part of your attack will only take about 40 seconds, so it's really important to use your archers and minions for almost 2 minutes. I know that might seem extra and it might take a while, but it's really worth it. That extra percentage is what makes the difference between like a 48% and a 50%. So we're going here, fast forward it again, and at about, I think 40 seconds is when we drop our dragons. We wait for all those extra buildings to be destroyed that our archers are getting. I think when that gold storage goes down, we're going to send it. Alright, so now on my placement of my dragons, what you want to avoid on these bases is obviously the air defenses and the multi-infernos. Next thing you want to avoid is the queen and the air sweeper. So on this base, they're pretty centralized. Air defenses are all on this side, on the bottom side of the base. So obviously we're going to attack away from them, attack the top side and the left side of the base. And then we drop in a few dragons on the edges to get that extra percent. Barb King, you want to drop where there's buildings on the outside. Like, don't drop your Barb King right here because there's no buildings near it on the outside. And there it is. Now we wait for the percentage. Drop your balloons where there's 2 dragons. Another tip is try to use your rage bells on top of 2 dragons. Don't use them on top of 1. I know you want to spread out your dragons, but try to have at least 2 kind of close to each other so the rage spell could get double value. And there it is, we get the 52% on this base. This was a really hard Town Hall 10 base to get. This was a good attack. Next, I'm going to show you guys how to rush a Town Hall when you find a base with a Town Hall on the edge. This is Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 7, remember guys? So it's much harder than it looks. So on this base, we see the Town Hall on the edge, really common Town Hall 10 base, you see this one all the time. So first thing you want to do, of course, is set a really good funnel. So to set the funnel, we want to use our Barb King on one side and then dragons on the other. The funnel in this base starts at this elixir collector, there and there. So we want to destroy those 2, and then we want the dragons to go upwards towards this archer tower, and then they'll go towards the Town Hall when these buildings are gone. So see how we're setting the funnel from the outside and in. Then we're going to drop the rest of our dragons and the rest of our balloons, and all of our dragons perfectly go towards that Town Hall. This base is perfectly funneled. Save our last rage spell for the Town Hall. Even though there's all those traps, air defenses, and sweepers, we still get the Town Hall snipe, and that's how you get the 1-star the other way, by not getting percentage by taking down the Town Hall. Here's another Town Hall 7 versus Town Hall 10 attack. This base you usually try to avoid when you're Town Hall 7 pushing. It's a really hard base to attack, but we went for it on this one because I think it was like a plus 59, only a minus 2. Obviously, you know, you started out always with your archers on the edges and then your minions. Try to put your minions where there's more ground defenses and your archers where there's longer target options to destroy. The minions are really useful when there's a bunch of cannons near them. Like right here, we drop a minion where this mortar would take down an archer. An archer couldn't take down that spell factory, so a minion is perfect. That's why we use minions and archers. Same thing over here. It's good to use both of them, but have a good mix, of course. Archers are also really good and they only take half the storage a minion does. Don't put in your dragons until most of your archers and minions have died, if not all of them. You want them to get as much percentage as possible. We got a whole 17% before we even put our dragons in. That is absolutely huge. On other bases, we'll get only like 10% or 5%. That's the difference between failing and getting a 3-star. I dropped my Barb King early here because I thought it would go here and get some more percentage, but it didn't. 2% is not good value from a Barb King. You want 3 or 4 usually. So now we're going to try to avoid the air defenses. Queen's upgrading, so that's really good, and we want to avoid the air sweepers, of course. So I drop in 2 dragons here to get that value, and then pretty much the rest of the dragons on top of the base. You want to drop in your loons behind 2 dragons at least, and remember, try to rage 2 dragons. On this base, we barely squeaked out the 53%, 54%, 53% there. Really close attack, and they had an E-Drag in their CC. Another Town Hall 10 base here. This is also a really hard Town Hall 10 base to get a 1-star on as a Town Hall 7. I saw that the expos were all on ground and air, so that gave me a little bit of a chance on the edges. We drop in our minions and archers, as always. Really, that's like the most important key of these attacks, I think. Your cleanup troops or your extra percent troops are the reason you will fail an attack or the reason you will get a victory in an attack. Minion placement, archer placement, really key to learn the distances on the archer towers, cannons, and mortars. So we wait until our cleanup troops or our percent troops get that percentage, as always. We wait till around 1 minute. I'm telling you guys, that is the key of these attacks. I know I've only been attacking Town Hall 10s, but I'll get to the Town Hall 9s soon, guys. Just going in my order of my recent attacks. And I wait all the way to about a minute or less on this attack, maybe even 40 seconds. So before I drop the dragons, you guys got to think, where should we drop them? You want to avoid those air defenses, avoid the queen, and avoid the sweepers. Those are the 3 things you want to avoid, and the CC troops if you can. So looking at this base, clearly there's a weak spot here, a really weak spot over here, and then kind of weak on these 2 edges. So we're going to drop our dragons and our king according to the weak spots of the base. So the king's down here, you could tell it's a weak spot because there's only 1 defense targeting it, and it'll get at least 3 to 4 percentage. Then we drop in most of our dragons here because those 2 archer towers were stopping our percent troops from getting any percent over there. So the dragons will get it for us. 1 dragon here, 1 dragon there to get those percent. Rage, rage, rage. And boom. There's the 1-star, 52%, really close. This right here is a base we could either go for the percentage or go for the Town Hall. Sometimes it's really close on these bases and you want to decide before you attack, because if you don't, you could get stuck between the 2 and end up getting a 0-star and lose a ton of trophies. So attacking this base, I know that I could get percentage, I think, because the air defenses are all towards this core, but I think the Town Hall is a little easier, so I end up going for the Town Hall in this base. I think I actually decided midway through, because usually if I'm going for the Town Hall, I wouldn't invest my archers and minions around the base looking for a percentage, unless I'm going for a 2-star. 2 stars are really hard to do, Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 7 though. So here we are, we're going to go for the Town Hall. I'm creating the funnel around here, and you can see I want to take out these 2 air defenses for my dragons to take down this Town Hall. Actually, I could leave this one up and take out this one. We want to create the funnel on the left side and create the funnel on the right side for our dragons to go right to that Town Hall. So what I'm going to do here, it's pretty clear. I could drop the Barb King right here and it'll go towards that cannon and Tesla. Really good value. Then drop dragon here, some dragons here, and then I'm going to drop 1 dragon here, tank for the air defense, and then loons on top. So the air defense hits the dragon first, doesn't take out my loons. That's really key. Don't let your loons tank. As you can see, there it is. Must do that or else all your loons will die instantly. Then you drop in the rest of our dragons towards the Town Hall, double rage them. They take out the Town Hall, get us that 1-star, and we almost get the 2-star. We end up going like 10% short, but 1-star is really good. Town Hall 7 versus Town Hall 10. This is an easy Town Hall 9 right here, and you can see why. Ton of extra percentage on the edges, and all the air defenses are really close to the core. This guy's defending against a 2-star, so we'll give him it. We'll give him the easy 1-star. So what you do here is same thing on the Town Hall 10s. You use those archers and minions, 4% troops. There they go around the base getting collectors and storages. This base kind of makes it hard to get extra percentage, but as you can see, there's a weak spot on top of the base. The guy put all his ground defenses on top and all his air defenses around the bottom. So we can attack the top side of the base with our minions, and they get us a good amount of percentage just like that. And then besides that, we pretty much have to use our dragons to get most of the percentage on this base. Like I said before, you want to avoid that archer queen, so don't try to attack from this side of the base too hard. Try to go from over here, here, here. I'm going to drop my king here, could get some good defenses around the base, some ground defenses, and then 3 dragons, 2 dragons, 1 dragon, 1 dragon. Rage, rage, rage. Want to rage on the edges, get those 2 dragons raged up, get some edge defenses and other structures. And then pretty much an easy 1-star here. Air defenses being in the core makes it an easy 1-star 99% of the time. That's going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you guys learned something if you made it this far into the video. Hopefully you did. Really easy to 1-star Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 9s. Not too hard to do. Takes patience, but if you guys got it, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. Comments and likes really help get the video shared to new people. Thank you again for watching. Appreciate you guys so much. Love you all. Long time. Peace out. See you in the next video. Daily uploads. See you later.